Just got done riding my bike, and I wanted to make this video about challenging your trichotillomania head on. The only way you can really work on it is by accepting your trichotillomania to where it's not an embarrassment anymore. When I was in high school, in my previous vids, I've already explained that, I wore a hat to cover it up, to cover my eyebrows. I would have severe panic attacks when my friends would steal my hat. I would have to cover my face. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I'm in the desert. It gets really hot. And wearing a, winter kitty hat to cover your head year-round, is just ridiculous. Like, that's what I put up with myself. It helped me to stop picking from here, but besides that, it became a detriment, because even when I wasn't picking much, I still wore the hat. So what I started to do, one day it finally hit me. I was having a lady inspect our apartment at the time, because there was just a whole stupid thing with, bed bugs, and it was just a horrible stressor. My eyebrows were gone, and the lady looked at me and said, "Oh, you draw your eyebrows on too?" And she's like, and I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And she's like, "Well, I do too." And it finally dawned on me that people pluck their eyebrows out even when they don't have trichotillomania, and they'll just draw it on like it's normal. So I finally figured, well, it's normal for them, it's normal for me. It's just my normal, So what I decided to do from then on was just say forget it. Forget the hat. Sick and tired of, bad hair day, put it on every day, all day long. People would think I'm a kid, which sometimes has its advantages, but so I decided to just force myself to go out in public with no eyebrows on. At first, it was weird. Some people give me weird looks, but none of them asked me about it. None of them asked me about it. And it finally got to the point where I didn't care. I would go out. To me, it was freeing, because I didn't have to draw my eyebrows on to be normal. I was normal. I was me. And forget what anyone had to say. Nobody really said anything anyway. So it's kind of like depression. Once you say, you know what, it's part of me, it's no different than having, ADHD or a broken leg. We're healing. And no one can tell me that I am any less than them for having this. And one of the other things I did besides forcing myself to go naked was to talk to people about it, bring it up, point it out to them. Now that I've grown my eyebrows back, I went to Ulta and spent $20 to get my eyebrows done. I think it looks really nice. And it was a reward. And I'm not gonna pluck my eyebrows, I'm not gonna trim them. I don't want to get that urge back in my hands. I don't want my hands to know that I have that power anymore. So I'm just gonna go out and, spend $20, pamper myself. It's an esteem thing, it's fun, social. And when I got my eyebrows done, my sister has really bushy eyebrows, really ridiculously bushy eyebrows, so she has the opposite problem that I do. And I pointed it out because we were getting our eyebrows done at the same time. So I was like, yeah, she has this totally different, totally opposite problem I do. And I told her, I have trichotillomania, I have some bald patches a little bit, finally grown my eyebrows back, figured I'd get them trimmed because I don't want to. And she didn't bat an eye, she just kept going with it. She didn't seem very interested, so it was another, reinforcement that nobody really cares. Nobody cares. Think about Walmart. What happens if you go to Walmart in your pajamas? No one's gonna care. There's that whole people of Walmart thing, but you never see anybody with no eyebrows on it. So, tackle your trick head on. Own it. You don't have to be proud of it, but you can forgive yourself for having it and, make it part of your new normal. My normal is depression. I work at it every day. I figured I would do the same with my trichotillomania, and it was so refreshing to not have to like worry about people staring at my eyebrows anymore, because nobody cares. Nobody really does. The only reason we think people care is because we care. We are so obsessed with our hair that we think everyone else is. And even, it's funny because when I would paint my eyebrows on and when I worked at Circle K, people would ask me like, "Oh, you paint your eyebrows on?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, it's nice." So they complimented me on it. So I just don't. It took me several years to get to the point where I just said, "You know what? I have it, and I don't care. People can look at me weird, but I'm not gonna look at myself weird, and I'm gonna try to grow my eyebrows back no matter what it takes." You just have to be really strong and just love yourself no matter what, and it'll make you feel so much better. Anyway, it's getting up to 6 minutes, so I'll see you later, YouTube. Trixie signing off. Bye.